Hello and welcome back to the Feel Good Factor. I've been around the world since I last saw you, so I've had a little time off, and I have discovered that what I'm doing with the juicing and with the exercising is amazing information, and I've come back with even more inspiration to make more and more YouTubes for you, because it's really incredible information to keep you healthy and happy and feeling good. So this, as I said, is my go-to juice, and I'll have shown you all the ingredients. So just hop out to your local supermarket, get those in, and if I were you, try and keep them in your fridge. Every time you go shopping, just stock up on these go-to ingredients, because then you've always got this beautiful fresh juice that you can make in the morning. Really, really simple. This is how it goes. And while I'm doing the juice, you can listen to one of my dance tracks, because the juice is very loud and obnoxious. So here it goes. So we start off, of course, with your apples. So place the juicer on. Is you just scoop out the, half an avocado, pop that in your blender. Make sure obviously it's nice and soft. Can't get a hard one. Okay, like so. Pour your beautiful go-to juice into your blender. Yummy, 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 yummy. And then pop the top on, which is always a bit of an issue because it's quite stiff. If it doesn't pop on, then, oh dear. And then blend.
Not to change the world, but choose to change your mind about the world.
Okay, so now we have a really lovely, thick go-to juice. That's what I'm going to call it anyway. With the avocado, that means that you can actually pack this up in the morning. Make it first thing in the morning. Get up earlier. Make it first thing in the morning. Pack it away in a flask, and then when you're going to the gym or you're going out to do your exercise, you're going surfing, whatever you're doing, you've got your beautiful, beautiful, beautiful juice. Oh, and here's my beautiful cat to say hello to you. This is White Socks. You might remember him. He's my baby. He doesn't juice, he likes raw meat. Anyway, so I'm just going to read from, you know I love Jason Vale. I love you, Jason Vale. I want to meet you one day. So Jason Vale, Super Juice Master. Go on to juicemaster.com. Amazing recipes. But I'm just going to highlight some of the benefits. So cucumber. This is why I want you to get the book, because it's really, really interesting as well. Cucumber is an excellent diuretic and a system cleanser. It's packed with vitamin B, folic acid and calcium, and helps reduce cholesterol. So all of those that are taking lowering your cholesterol pills, have more cucumber, Okay, and then turning the page, what else does he say about avocado? Here we go, this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful avocado. The blended avocado contains all of our body's 6 dietary needs in abundance: water, fat, protein, natural sugar, vitamins and minerals. So this is a meal in a glass. We use apples in most of the juices, so it's really important you know about this. Apples are raw life force, and are considered to be the finest anti-cancer and health promoter going. They're quite possibly one of the best body cleansers on the planet. Now, did you know that? The pectin found in the apple sweeps up and sucks out the toxic waste from the intestine. Don't we love that? The humble apple also has the ability to flush out the liver and the kidneys and help the skin hydrate. Okay, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is I'm going out dancing tonight, so I'm going to stock up on all my goodness. I have been all day, so here we go. Cheers. So I just wanted to go over a comment that I hear a lot, because people know I love to juice, and they say things like, oh no, you know, juicing, it's a real bother, and oh, I've got to clean the juicer and all of that. Look, I understand it is a bother. I've now got to rinse all of that out and give it a swill, but if you do it straight away, it's not so much of a bother. So try and get yourself into that routine of just quickly rinsing it out, and then it's not so hideous to go back to. Plus, when you think about it, you're giving yourself the most amazing nutrition. So you are fighting cancer, you're going to be much fitter, you're going to be much healthier. So it's a bother when you're really ill. It's a bother. It's really expensive when you're ill, you can't work, you don't feel good, you feel depressed. So come on guys, don't let that stop you. That's just your mind saying something. It's not a bother. Your health is number one. If you haven't got health, well, you haven't really got anything really. Now I would like to talk to you about supplements, minerals and vitamins. So I'm going to talk to you about the ones that I'm currently taking. Of course, there are thousands out there. So St. John's wort, I have talked to you about this before. It's the most amazing natural antidepressant. For those of you that are on antidepressants, I know what it's like. I've been there, I've taken them. There's some hideous side effects. Obviously don't stop taking them. That's not the right thing to do. You've got to wean yourself off, talk to your doctor, etc., etc. But I take this now every day, and I don't take any chemical antidepressant. But it's also very good for relaxation as well, just calming you down, helping you sleep. So I take one a day, and believe me, I actually feel the difference when I don't take it. So that's really good. And NutriVital, they're a good brand. Okay, and again, NutriVital, this is just my local health food store that I get these from. Zinc, I've talked to you about zinc as well, but let me tell you, when I stopped taking it when I was traveling, I got really sick, coldy and flu-y and all of that kind of jazz, so they really, one a day, keeps that doctor away. It's a good to fight off colds, help your chest. Now, liver tone, fabulous, fabulous, fabulous for when we go out dancing and we want to have some champagne or whatever we're going to drink. Liver tone shots, really, really good. One a day. This one is one a day. Okay, I've just seen a really, really big spider crawl by. Hope it's outside, not inside. And then for me, obviously for women, not men, I'm taking some menopause herbs, even though I'm not going through it yet. I'm getting my body ready, because I hear that menopause is specifically more challenging if you've got a really toxic liver and your body's toxic, then you get really bad symptoms. So I don't want to have any of that. I've had a great pregnancy. I think my menopause is going to be great because I'm really working towards it. So I've got a really good, this is by Fusion. There's some beautiful herbs in that. I did do my research, so do read up on it. And also, if you need to ask me anything, please email me, tracyhardwick1@gmail.com. The email address will be at the bottom for you to email me. Any suggestions, anything you want me to include in the program, love to hear from you. And finally, magnesium. Yes, my beautiful naturopath, Sarah Mann, put me onto magnesium. She put me into a few of these, and it's really, really good because I was deficient in magnesium, but it's really good again for calming down, great sleep, and feed your body with that beautiful mineral. And if you're deficient in it, which I had a blood test and it showed that I was a little bit deficient, then Bob's your uncle. So thank you for coming on our show.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for the invite.
My pleasure. So we're talking about music, and I would like to know, because I know you're really, really passionate about music, what got you into music?
Well, I mean, as a kid, I can't remember any defining moment, but I always liked music, always listened to the radio, and my parents were, quite supportive of that. My cousin...
So when you say supportive, did they encourage you to listen to different types of music?
Yeah, they did. My mother was Irish as well, so, they were into sort of Irish, folk revival. So there was always music around. Nobody in the family played an instrument, but everybody listened.
And I know you love to create playlists and DJ, and how, if you were to advise the viewer that wants to get into DJing, what would you say? For the absolute beginner. Yeah, for the absolute beginner, I think. Look, streaming music. I think an app like Spotify is probably a very good one. If you join as a premium member, got a great, vast amount of music you can access. It has algorithms that'll throw up suggestions. There's tools on there to crossfade and you mentioned that you get a playlist sent to you?
It sends you. Yeah, you get 2 playlists a week. So one about 30 songs, which is your weekly playlist, which is suggestions from them, and then the other one is new releases of music.
Isn't it? It's fantastic.
Yeah, it opens up. It opens up.
So they follow what you love.
Yeah.
So, talking about like depression and people that suffer with, anxiety and what have you, I find that music is like a huge motivator.
Yeah.
Do you find that?
Yeah, I do, and it can accentuate a mood, or it can change. I think it can certainly help to change a mood.
Yeah. Do you use it to change moods?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. If you need more energy, do you put?
If I have up music that's a little bit up and a bit up tempo, I find it can lift me.
Okay.
If it's early in the morning or and wanting to relax, you can play stuff that's quite ambient.
Calming, And do you take any vitamins?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
So I take. I take things like magnesium, which is good for muscle rebuild and cramping. Zinc, which is good for skin repair.
Yeah.
And
anti-colds and flu.
Yeah, I do. Look, just like vitamin C and vitamin B, and also Libertone. So, which
and
is
you just get them from your
replacer.
Local health food store, do you?
Pretty much, yeah.
Are you specific as to what brands you use?
Not really. With the Libertone, it's Sandra Cabot's mixture. Yeah. But apart from that, I'm not too fussy. The magnesium is like an effervescent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you drink it, do you?
Well, drink it and then have it in bath salts as well.
Yes, of course. Epsom salts you put in the bath.
Yeah.
And do you do exercise?
Yeah, I surf every day.
Yeah.
When I'm on the coast, and when I'm not, or if the surf's not great, I swim laps and walk my dogs.
Great. And dance at Lost World.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.